All right, guys. So this is a random just chart thing, just literally just going up the charts with the team pretty much. So pretty much, we didn't have this rally, right? We broke out of this little range right here. We were pretty much ranging. And that pretty much why I was telling people like I don't really trust the price action today. This is ES, this is S&P 500 futures, right? So pretty much we were ranging. So this is what told me right here that the market was pretty much going to be chopping. We pretty much was ranging. And then we broke this range to the upside and we immediately sold off, right? We immediately sold off that range and pretty much just chopped our way out pretty much the rest of the day. You see these wicks right here, a lot of people think this is a nice downtrend, but overall, guys, these were some major wicks, right? These were some pretty killer wicks, just pretty much killing contracts. That's pretty much the game today, was to kill as many contracts as we can, right? That's literally all today was, right? If you got into puts or calls, we actually had one of my mentees, they were pretty much watching the puts and the calls, like they got on their paper trading account and they had puts and calls on SPY, and pretty much both of them, no matter what, were down. Like they were down all day long. Now, we did catch a couple of nice little put entries, but then they immediately killed the contracts. Like right here, we had this supposedly bear flag, right? And we ended up taking that bear flag, but I'm not gonna lie, this candlestick right here was a killer candlestick, right? And I know it looked decent, but no, the contracts barely moved on this damn candle, right? So pretty much we came back down, and then our puts actually went up probably like 20% once we got down here, which is crazy. We went from I literally took puts here, and then it went all the way down here, and it still was barely up, right? In a normal market, guys, we know this move from here to here on XPX is over like 200%. But overall, the contracts were pretty much getting chopped up. And then here we go, the end of the day, annoying push that pretty much pushed us back up. So overall, today was pretty hard to trade. We just been ranging, right? So it's been pretty hard to make trades off of this level today. So that pretty much, and we also knew why though. Why was it choppy? Well, simply because we have all these reports coming out. It's pretty much hard to gauge like what's going to happen because too many reports coming out. What do I mean by chopped up? So basically, what I mean is, if I bought contracts here for $100, even with this move down, they might have been up $100 in 10, 110, right? Even though there was a big move to the downside, these pullbacks were pretty much killing those contracts, which made those contracts really hard to be profitable. This happens a lot of the times when the market is choppy. And just look at these wicks, y'all. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, these type of wicks are killers, right? The reason why pullbacks hurt normally is because of right now, when the volatility is extremely high, IV, all of that stuff is factored into these contracts. So these contracts are normally priced at higher prices, right? And when they're priced at higher prices, when we have these wicks like that, those prices start losing demand, which causes our contracts to start losing demand. And that's what I be telling people all the time, guys. When it comes to trading options, it's more than just the price going your way, right? Yeah, that's one thing, but we have to also know, like, we have to also understand, like, how price is moving. If price is making all these wicks, I mean, you take puts right here, and then this wick up above come to kill that, right? You up 20% here, this wick putting you down 50, right? So that's what you have to understand. Yes, we're gonna go over IV. That's kind of one of my major things about my contract selection. But overall, guys, this just was just a bad day to trade today. This wasn't a good day to trade, right? Today wasn't a good day. We knew that. So let's go look at BA. Let's go see what you see. So overall, BA was pretty much a nice little uptrend to start the day off. We started a nice little uptrend, not too much going on. BA had been in this uptrend for a couple of days now, pretty much. So right here, hold on. Let me delete this. Hold on, y'all. So right here, we had a nice little shooting star pattern, right? I don't really like the way this looks too much just because it's a long body. That body is pretty long. I would probably wanted a not shooting star, my bad, y'all. Hanging man. Pretty much is a reversal candlestick pattern at the uptrend. It's pretty big, but I mean overall, that's what it is. I'll zoom in for you. So this candlestick pattern right here, this is a, here we go. This is a hanging man candle. It's a little bigger than I would like, but overall, it's still a hanging man candle. So after you seen this candle, after this uptrend, right? When we go to it, we identified the trend, guys. We were in the uptrend. We had this candlestick pattern. Pretty much, we came down and we sold off. So there you go, candlestick pattern recognition. Overall, the market was still ugly though, so it didn't go down the best way as possible. We did create a bear flag before breaking down. But like I said, today was just a day where, it was pretty much hard to trade because it was hard, right? It was hard. Can you also zoom in a little closer on your own screen? Is this close enough? Is this, can everybody see it now? I'm on a monitor. That's probably why. Okay. If I'm on a monitor, so that's probably why it's like that. But overall, there you go. Candlestick pattern recognition. Not every candlestick pattern is going to look the same, if that makes sense. Um, but overall, there we go. We started our downtrend. Like I said, today was just ugly, but overall, there go candlestick pattern recognition. On the daily, today closed like a hanging man. Check. So do you see anything as far as where you think it will go? I mean, overall, we're starting this downtrend now on BA. So overall, it looks like if the market can continue to sell off, which I do believe that it will, um, we can keep going down. But right now, it's going to be hard to judge where BA is going because we are chopping now. Like we pretty much chopped into close. So who knows where we're going next? But if we can break below, then we have a wick fill down here. We're going to go over wick fills tomorrow, but we have this wick fill down to 152.85. So like if we can break this range, we can go ahead and fill this wick right down here. And we're going to go over wick fills tomorrow. So is that not a hanging man within a bear flag you drew? So you're probably saying, is this a hanging man right there? So here, this kind of can be, I would rather want it to be fully when it first gets to that full uptrend. If you want to count this one right here, because I mean, we did start like a shorter uptrend, that's totally fine. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, I keep candlestick patterns simple. I want them at clear uptrends. This one was a smaller one. I want a strong uptrend to be able to take a candlestick pattern to the downside. Technically, this has the characteristics of an uptrend, candlestick pattern, then breakdown. But overall, I like strong uptrends just to make my life a lot easier, right? We have a strong uptrend, candlestick pattern, then broke down, right? So just keep it as that simple. Yes. Actually, I was considering about putting the somebody asked me, will I have a limited access? You have unlimited access to the mentorship. I was actually considering putting the mentorship videos onto Kajabi, and Kajabi is a course, it's like a course platform where you all get logins and you can log into the course that way. You can do it that way, but it all depends. I will let you know about that as the mentorship starts to end. But honestly, guys, I like teaching, so not gonna lie, it's similar to Gumroad. But not gonna lie, guys, I kind of like teaching now, so I'm probably going to be teaching just until I don't feel like teaching no more. So yeah, this mentorship is kind of long. This mentorship kind of long, so it's probably gonna just go over forever. I don't know until I don't like teaching no more. Okay, so all right, so can anybody answer this question? Is this a shooting star? I mean, if this is a hanging man candlestick pattern on the daily time frame, right here, is this one a candlestick pattern? No, right? Why are we saying no? Right, because it's not at the top of an uptrend, right? We want this at the top of an uptrend. Actually, sometimes this can mean, I'm not saying that, I'm telling you right now, I'm not saying that it will. This can actually be an actual reversal, right? Because now that it's starting this downtrend, then we have buyers pretty much step in and we can have a nice little pop, right? But overall, we won't know, but I would rather at a uptrend, right? That's what I wanted at. So let's see if we can find any ones. And I'm gonna have better examples tomorrow of actually candlestick patterns and show. Oh, here go a good one. Here go a good one. Here go a good one right here. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. This is a great one right here. There we go. What is this right here? There we go. This is a great example. Let me zoom in real quick. Hold on. What is that? A shooting star at what? Is this legit? Is this y'all throwing my words off today. Is this a legit candlestick pattern? Right? It meets all of our characteristics, right? We have a uptrend, identify the pattern, right? Identify the trend, uptrend, identify the pattern. What did it do? This is a prime example, right? So we took it. There we go. We had our shooting star pattern, right? This is a shooting star. Now I had that question. Jay, it's green. Yeah, it's green, but understand the characteristics. We had what? We had a uptrend. Hold on. I hate trading view. We had a uptrend. Let me make my thing bigger because I know some of y'all can't see. I got you. For the ones that can't see, we had a uptrend, identify the pattern, right? Wait for confirmation. There we go. We came below. And there we go. We wrote it down. Was that a good example? I hope this was. There we go. Was this a good example? Yes, and this was a resistance level. Let me just draw my lines. Let me just draw my level so I can see. Hold on. Here we go. Yep, there we go. Touched here, touch there, resistance there, bounce there, and rejected clean right there. Let's go make some more levels real quick. We're just looking for turning points. Y'all be confusing. Y'all be making trading confusing. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't confuse it. Keep trading simple. Just turning points, right? We hit there, reject it, made an aggressive move down, reject it, keep it simple. Y'all be getting on my nerves sometimes with this making trading hard. Keep it simple. We looking for turning points. Keep it simple. It's not that hard. Keep it simple. So now let's put back the candlesticks. There we go. Right? Y'all make y'all life so much harder. There we go. Right? There we go. That was the resistance level. It couldn't break above there. It sold right back off. Right? Boom, candlestick pattern. There we go. This is a great example. So if you don't believe candlesticks work, it's the daily time frame. You took it there. Actually, let's go find this on the lower time frame. About to help y'all out. Let's go find this and see if the lower time. So now I'm about to. I know we're not in this class yet, but I just want to see. All right. So I'm going to give y'all like a little test on what tomorrow's going to be about. Right. All right. So look, check this out. We see this candlestick pattern, right? Everybody see it, right? So it's on a daily time frame. So now what we want to do is we want to go to the lower time frame and see if we can see anything that indicated to give us an early entry on this trade, right? What gave us early entry? So right now, I have not been on this one. So I'm finna show you. I literally have not looked at Boeing, right? I have not looked at Boeing. I didn't have this pre-planned. We're about to go find out on the lower time frame and see what could have gave us an entry to take this sell-off. So let's go. Okay, so this is the candlestick pattern that we're looking at. Let me make sure that's the right one. Hold on. Is that the right one? Hold on, let me go back to the daily. I got to make sure that's the right one for you guys. Hold on. Ooh, trading view is so annoying. Move. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I got the right one for you. Okay, yep, that's the right one. Okay. So let's go to the 4-hour. Okay. So did the 4-hour give us any confirmation that we were coming down? Did the 4-hour give us any confirmation that we were coming down? Well, number one, we had another hammer, right? We had another one. Also, we had a chart pattern right here, right? Can anybody tell me what this chart pattern is before I draw it? Ascending triangle, right? So we had so let's go look, and we can go to the lower time frame to see if we can find an even better entry. But overall, we had a shooting star on a daily time frame. So now we want to find entries. Boom, we seen a 4-hour ascending triangle at resistance, right? So remember, ascending triangles, and I know we're going to go over there soon. We're going to go over them, but ascending triangle at resistance basically means it's a bilingual pattern. So that means it can go up, it can break out, or it can break down, right? So it can go either way. So here, there we go. It was at resistance. Also, this is actually the start of a new supply zone. So if we go here, this created a new supply zone. So that would have triggered that sell-off right here as well. But that's another day for another story. My bad. Bilateral. Y'all know what I meant, y'all. I told you I dropped out of school, man. I dropped out of school to trade full time. Chill. All right, so now let's look at that same pattern and see if we can find anything on the lower time frame that gave us an even quicker entry, right? So the 4-hour gave us an ascending triangle to the downside, but let's see if we can see something even on the lower time frames and see if we can get a faster entry. Let's go here. So let's see what we got. All right, let's see. Hold on, y'all got me on trading day. Y'all got me on looking for all this stuff. So let's see what this is. It's kind of giving me, could it be? Yes, it is. So this gave me head and shoulders vibe, right? We got bro, trading view is so, I don't know how y'all use this on a daily time. I don't know how y'all use this on a daily basis. So this was a head and shoulders, right? Did everybody see that? Did y'all see that? All right. If you ain't see it, it's cool. I'm gonna teach you. Trust me, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you. But overall, so look, there we go. We had a shooting star. We had a shooting star on the daily time frame. We had an ascending triangle on the lower time frame, and then we have a head and shoulders on the 1 hour. Now, if you want an even faster entry, let's see what we can find on a lower time frame, guys. Let's see. Hold on. And this, if you didn't see a head and shoulders, let's just say that you just seen this. What else could this? Oh my, bro, trading view finna piss me off. Bruh. Y'all know I don't like trading view like that. Okay. So what else would have been a good entry for this if you traded this without the head and shoulders, guys? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me? The retest, right? The break and retest that gave you another entry right here. So once you seen this, we seen price, it broke down and we took entries here, right? What would this have been also, guys? This would have been the start of what? What was this have been? Puts at what? What was this? The first what? Puts at what? This is the retest lower high, right? This is another lower high, right? So that gave you more confirmation. So we had, so I'm trying to get y'all to understand. We're gonna go more into this tomorrow though. But so we had a shooting star on the daily time frame. The shooting star on the daily time frame was an ascending triangle on the 4 hour. It was a head and shoulders or a break and retest on the 1 hour when we're looking deep into it. Now let's say you want an even faster entry. So we already got that. So let's go to the 15-minute, right? All right, so let's see what it was on the 15-minute. All right, so can anybody tell me what this is on the 15-minute? So this is actually a head and shoulders. Somebody said a raggedy double top. No, I'm not gonna let y'all. I'm not gonna let y'all call this a double top. I'm not gonna let it. I won't allow it. right? We're looking here. This is where we kept the green for a reason. This wasn't there yet, right? So we had a head and shoulders. Price action is never going to be cute, but we had another head and shoulders, right? So here we go. Hold on, y'all. Y'all got my chart skills going to the test. So we had another head and shoulders. This is really a break and retest, but this is another head and shoulders. I know this is more advanced, guys. Don't get on me now. This is way more advanced. I'm going to teach you this, but this is a head and shoulders as well. This is a little more complex, or you can write it the other way. Bro, TradingView finna piss me off. Hold on, y'all. They finna piss me off again. It's two different ways you could have wrote this. So you could have had it like we just had it if you wanted to. Here you go. Different ways to write it, but overall, I'm going to teach you guys this pattern, so don't worry about it. So, all right, so I'm trying to get y'all to see though, like you don't just take trades based off of just that one thing, right? If you want a better entry, come to the lower time frame, and you're looking for something bearish on a lower time frame that's going to signal you get into your entry earlier, right? Yeah, this one probably looked better. That one was a little more complex, guys. It's okay. I normally leave the 30-minute alone. If you want to go on a 30-minute, that's fine, but I normally leave that one alone. But like, let's say you want an even faster entry. Let's see. Let's say you wanted a day trade entry off of that daily pin bar. Right. Let's see. Let's see. Where did it go? Hold on, y'all. Y'all made me lose my thing. I gotta. This is what we're looking at. This is that. All of this information right here is that candlestick pattern. Is that shooting? I mean, that shooting star that we just went over. Right. Now I know this probably seems confusing for you guys. Let me know if this is confusing right now. Hold on. I'm not sure why it's not showing me no more days. Why is not showing me no more days? This is why I hate TradingView, because I don't know why certain things don't work. Guys, do anybody know how to make it show me this day? Like it seems like it only go back. Do I have to go back to the ranges or something? Do I do 3 months? Oh, maybe that's what it was. Okay. Okay, there it is. My bad. Okay. We got. Oh, this is the 1 hour. Hold on. I'm tired of TradingView tonight. I'm done. I'm done with TradingView. I'm done. I quit. I literally don't know. I like when you have time frame, click on the auto bottom, right? What do that mean? Auto buddy? Oh, maybe that's it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Y'all know what I meant. You look for some bearish on the lower time frame. Forget it. I'm not dealing with TradingView today. Um, it's okay. It's okay. Y'all get what I'm saying though. Look, you find some bearish on the lower time frame. All right, so let's do one more example, but I ain't trying to get out too much. I'm gonna try one more time before I give up. One more before I give up. Before I give up, I'm gonna do it one more time. I ain't no quitter. Let's do it one more time. I just click year to date, and it's still missing. All right, I give up now. Now y'all see me give up. So I don't have time for it today. But I give up. There's no point no more. I give up. Okay. So next, let's try one more before we get off. Let's see. Let's go to Tesla Daily, and let's see what we can find. If we can find any bearish thing. I probably didn't mess up everything now. Okay. All right. So for Tesla, what is this, guys? For Tesla, right? You see how I'm starting with the daily time frame? What's this? No, not a tweezer top. I mean, if you want to call it, this is bearish engulfing, right? Why? Because this candle, we counted the wicks. You count the wicks, right? This candle with the wicks is engulfing this previous candle. I'm trying to get you guys to understand chart recognition, right? At the top of an uptrend. What is this as well? This one, another one, right? Y'all see that? Is this a bearish engulfing? Yes, you count the wicks. Yes. Is this a bearish engulfing? Oh yeah, I probably didn't give y'all that game. My bad. No, it was not. It's not only the body. If somebody taught you only the body, there you go. I'm gonna teach you the real thing. It's not only the body. My bad. Whoever taught you that otherwise, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, they lied to you. It's definitely the body. Cause look, I mean, like, look at it. Look how I reacted. I mean, look how I reacted. I mean, that should go to tell you that the wicks count. Look how it reacted. You see how I reacted? As soon as it reacted. So whoever taught you otherwise, I apologize, but no, the wicks count, right? The wicks is price action. The wicks count. How you gonna? This is why I don't understand with traders that tell people that. How you gonna ignore the wicks, but then use the wicks on something that's like, oh, I'm gonna trade the wick field. Like you basically picking and choosing when you gonna trade the wicks. That makes no sense. Like you gonna pick and choose when you want to have the wicks. You count wicks as price action, right? When we say, oh yeah, we got support down there, how you not gonna count the wicks on the candlestick pattern then? Do the wicks count on the previous candles too? Yes. So like if this wick was above there, that like if it was above it all, then that don't count, right? The wicks count on everything. So when somebody tell you that the wicks don't count, that makes no sense because you're using wicks on the other time frame. So how it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? You got to think like that, right? Okay, so let's look. So we're looking at this one right here. So now let's go to the 4-hour and let's see what can we see on the 4-hour that's going to tell us that it's ready for, to catch this reversal. Support and resistance is a little different. Support and resistance is mainly about turning points. So it's a little different. I mean, you can go in and count the wicks, obviously, but remember the way we draw support and resistance is a little different. We're looking for actual turning points, right? So we don't want to just get caught plotting the wicks, right? We want to look for turning points. That's why I told you guys, come down to the line chart sometimes because it gives you better turning points, right? When you just do the wicks, sometimes price don't always come to those wicks. But let's see what the lower time frame, right? So we're talking about lower time frame entry, so you can time your entry. Right now, we're talking about that's what class tomorrow is about. Timing, looking into these candlesticks to time your entries, right? So let's go to the 4-hour and see how we can time this. So all we're doing is keep it simple. All we're doing is looking to see. Oh man, y'all already know what I'm about to say. What is this? Hold on. Nah, what is this? We just went over this. What is this? No, what is this? We just went over this. An evening star, right? This is a evening star, right? So that already told you on the lower time frame that we had a bearish engulfing on the daily time frame. So now on the 4-hour, we have a clear evening star, right? Remember, this is the 3 candlestick pattern. We just went over this. We had the short body, and then we had this candlestick pattern right here, right? We had the long green body, short body, long. Did this retrace 50% or more? Yes. This one, that's why I say that. Now, this is kind of hard because the after hours be messing people up. But overall, we're going to count that as an evening star. Sometimes you're going to have this after hours that get on your nerves. But yeah. But let's go to the lower time frame. If you didn't want to count that as the evening star, that's totally fine. If you didn't count it, then it probably most likely would have been what a bearish engulfing on a lower time frame, right? This is probably a better one. But sometimes after hours do help you see candlestick patterns. So let's go to the lower time frame and see what we got. Okay, so the lower time frame probably what positions you. How do you remove? Honestly, I forgot how to do it on the desktop. I literally forgot. Let's see if I can remove it. I think here it is. Okay, I just removed it. But hold on, guys. It took away my box. Now we got to find it again. Where did that bearish engulfing just go? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm having a slow moment right now. I can't find that bearish engulfing again. Did the after hours take it off? The undo button? What the hell is that? This? See, y'all got me touching stuff. Oh, the after hours took it off. No, I'm saying, like, I'm trying to see where did we just where did we just find it from? It just took it away. So, like, are y'all saying like the actual candlestick pattern is now gone? So, like, there's no bearish engulfing unless the after hours is? Is that what y'all saying? I can't find it no more. I'm having a slow moment. Yeah, I'm tired right now. Oh, it affected the candles. Okay, let me try to put after hours back on. That maybe that's probably what it was. That's kind of weird though. That shouldn't mess a daily candle, but okay. And if that's the case, we just gonna leave it on. Hold on, yeah, I'm really struggling with TradingView right now. Now it won't let me add my stuff back on. Okay, now it won't let me add after I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm done with TradingView. I'm trying to go down and won't let me go down. Let me go back to the 4. Okay, it only let me add it back on the 4 hour. That's annoying. Okay. So now when I go back to the daily, will it keep it on or will it take it off? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what y'all saying. Okay, I don't feel like dealing with TradingView right now. But anyways, we'll go more over it tomorrow. I'm most likely going to use TD or Ameritrade tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna add it back though. I'm really having a slow moment right now, y'all. I apologize today. I'm having a slow moment. Okay, it's back. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, so it's back now. This is the area that we're talking about right here. Oh no, is that it? Okay, there it is. They're back. They're back, y'all. They're back. They're back. Okay, they're back now. Keep after hours on for now. Okay, so it's back. We're good. So now we're going to look to the lower time frame to see if we can see any bearish confirmation that'll help us get into this trade a lot easier. And you pretty much do this with day trades and everything. So now we're on the 1 hour. We're looking to see. Yeah, the after hours really don't work. Okay, so can anybody tell me what right here gave us confirmation to take it down? Can anybody tell me what's in this box to take it down? A bear flag. Good job, right? So we had a bear flag, right? And like I said, if you don't understand chart patterns, we're going to go over them. But we had a bear flag, right? So that gave us a quicker entry, right? Because understand, guys, if you just seen a bearish engulfing on a daily time frame and you just took it, understand that bearish engulfing is all it is, right? So that means, let's say that you seen a bearish engulfing on Tesla, right? And you just took it. Well, you would have got caught in this move, right? That's why I be telling people you get in trades too early because you would have got caught in this move from 11,033 all the way up to you. I ain't gonna lie, this would have stung. This would have stung. You would have been caught in a $70 move on a bearish candlestick pattern, right? So if you came to the lower time frames, it allowed you to wait for this bear flag break and then take the trade. I want y'all, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, guys, right? That is the problem with a lot of traders is we jump into things too early or we don't have any type of context to take it on a lower time frame, right? You want it's called lower time frame analysis. Yes, if you would have took it, you would have eventually been right and caught this entire move down to about $930. You would have caught over a $200 move, but you would have been probably red for a little minute, right? And that's why I tell people it's called micro time frame analysis, right? We want to look into those candles to get a better entry, right? Now, in this point of the mentorship, guys, I'm now helping you guys learn better entries. That is what I'm getting you guys on now. So this is the phase where you're learning to get better entries. Now, not every entry is going to be a good entry, right? We still, we're not robots. We don't know what price action going to do. So not every entry is going to be a better entry, but we could get some better than that, right? We obviously using the lower time frame analysis, guys, we saved ourselves from the $70 move to the upside, right? So that right there is already good enough. Can you highlight the entry on the lower time frame so it's showing a higher time frame? I'm gonna try. So right here would have been our entry on this break of this bear flag. And also look at the confirmation that you had. We had a what? We had a gap fill, right? So look how, if you took this trade with the lower time frame confirmation, look how better quality of a trade you would have got, right? So we had a bear flag on a daily time frame. We had a evening start on the 4-hour time frame. We had a bear flag on the 1-hour time frame. If you took the break, we had a gap fill below. Look how clean of a trade you would have got, right? You would have got a cleaner trade if you was patient. That's where patience come in from. When I'm saying, guys, wait for the setup to come to you, that's where the patient comes in at, right? Do you consider, so the next question is, do you consider gap fill space on any time frame? No, yes, any time frame. If I see a gap to fill in a 5-minute, daily, whatever time frame I see a gap fill at, if the gap fill is then into play, I'm gonna take that, right? A lot of people see a gap and they just like buy it, right? So actually, I'm about to show y'all real quick, not to get off topic. Well, I mean, we just start this thing. I see this too many times with new people that just learn gap fills. I see them do this too many times, right? Okay, so this happens. This happens to too many traders, and it's actually how people got smoked on Snap earnings. So Snapchat, as we can see right here, we had a gap fill to fill to the upside. So what a lot of people did was they was like, man, I gotta buy Snap calls because for earnings, we about to have earnings. They got this gap to fill to the upside. They going to fill this gap for earnings, right? And they just traded the gap fill blindly. And what happened? It tanked on you, right? So and it created another gap. So that's why I be telling people, you only creating gap fills once everything is into play. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I will be very transparent. Snap definitely looked like it was trying to go fill that gap fill, right? Not gonna lie to you guys, it definitely looked like it was trying to fill it, right? But overall, we don't trade them blindly. We wait for context to tell us that we're going to fill this gap. And then once it starts to fill that gap, then we go. But this is earnings. You shouldn't play earnings anyway. So there you go. This is what happens when you play earnings. Do you consider gap fill space on any time? I already asked that. Earnings and no. Yeah, so you already traded earnings, so you messed up anyways. So that's kind of your fault anyway. But I be seeing people see gaps all the time and they just try to trade them and just say, oh, it's a gap. So I'm gonna buy calls. It's eventually going to fill that gap. I actually heard that so many times. Like, oh man, it's calls. It's going to eventually fill that gap, right? So let's go back to Tesla. So we got that bear flag where he talked about this time frame. So let's see if we can go down to the lower time frame. And let's see if we can find something else, right? Okay. So now we on that 15-minute time frame. It's probably going to be the same thing. Damn. I'm so done with trading. I'm never using TradingView again. Like, I don't even know what just happened to my charts. I don't know, bro. I literally don't know. You click, that's why I don't like TradingView, because like you click one button, it just everything just everything is just some totally different now. Okay, so let's go here. All right, so got to be very careful on TradingView. You click one button, you on a whole different. You trading futures or something next. Okay, so on a lower time frame, waiting on that break. What other confirmation, guys, that we have in here? Now, this is when we identify the trend. Other than the bear flag, what also do we have? A double top, right? We have a double top, right? We had a downtrend. What happened when we understand the trend, guys? We had a downtrend. We created a lower high. This low did not, I mean, this high did not break that high, right? So that created what? A double top, right? So we took the double top break and then break down. So overall, guys, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand, right? So the whole goal is to use the bigger time frames, right? Then once you got confirmation from the bigger time frame, you come to the lower time frame to time your entries, right? Now, depending on what time frame you use, that would depend on the type of trade that you're going to be in. So if you only want to take confirmation from the 4 hour, then more likely the 4 hour is going to be a swing. But you can do the same thing for the lower time frames. If you see a bearish pattern on a daily time frame, you can come down to the 5 minute, 15 minute, looking for a bearish setup to take that bearish setup that way. So it depends. Each time frame has its own timeline of what type of trade that you want to do, right? Must develop a quick eye to see indicators on each time frame before entering a trade. Yes, like, and it comes with practice, guys. You have to practice. I think a lot of you guys get into the market and you take the mentorship and you want to, you feel like you should understand things right away. Guys, it's going to take practice. You're going to have, that's why you have to learn pretty much everything that I'm teaching, because every trade is going to have pretty much different things, and you have to be able to adapt, right? So understand, if you seen a bearish engulfing on that daily time frame, you would have got caught in this move because you were not patient enough to wait for a bearish confirmation. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. You would have been caught in this up move, right? This was that, remember, it's a bearish engulfing. So this was that bullish candlestick, this move right here. And then we had this one, then we had that double top that gave us confirmation, right? How do you execute your trades to get in and out of fast? To be honest with you guys, a lot of the times I'm executing my trades off of my phone. I'm going to teach you how to execute trades and stuff like that off the TD Ameritrade. But most of the time I'm on the charts and I'll probably just use my phone, like if I'm being honest. But is this making sense? I mean, we're gonna go more in detail into it tomorrow, but I think this is definitely like a way to help you guys get better at your entries and stuff like that. As far as it goes. This was that bearish candlestick pattern we seen too. We seen this one. This one was a little different. So this one right here was a double top this way, bear flag. But then look at this bearish engulfing. Look what this was. What is this? What is this pattern right here? What was this pattern right here? A double top, right? So that's why it's good to understand all of it, right? So you can time your entries, right? It just make life a lot easier when you're able to use smaller time frame analysis, right? To time your trades to get better entries, right? You want to use the lower time frames. People scared of the lower time frames. Guys, come to the lower time frames and try to time your entries. Can you still find these entries if you use it? Yes, whatever. Like I said, the same thing. Whatever time frame you want to use, it's the same exact thing. It just depends on how long the trade can last, right? You want to use the 5 minute as your entry, then you're looking for some bearish confirmation on the 5 minute that agree with what you've seen on the bigger time frame, right? That's all it is, nothing different, right? And it's just gonna come with practice. So for homework tonight, I know this has been a longer class. For homework tonight, what I want you guys to do is we're going to have class over this tomorrow, but tonight I want you to find things on a bigger time frame and then show me your entry on a lower time frame, right? Is it more common to find confirmations on lower time frames, or we may just see one or two? You will find confirmations like it. So when I'm saying confirmations, I'm saying using all of it as confirmation. So if you want to be bearish, using the daily time frame, what they have is confirmation. Using the 1 hour, what they have is confirmation. Use a 15-minute, what they have is confirmation. And you put that all together and you have multiple confirmations. So there's not really a time frame that we single out to say, oh, this time frame have more confirmation than this one. We're literally, our job is to read the charts. The charts are telling us a story, right? Our job is to figure out what story are they telling. That's what our job as traders is. Our job is to figure out the story. So in order to figure out the story, we have to use all of our charts to figure out the overall story rather than just one chart. Too many people lock in on one chart, right? They lock in on one chart and they try to make a trade based off of one chart, if that makes sense, right? We want to use multiple charts. Try looking for candlestick patterns if you can't find chart patterns yet. Look for candlestick patterns. Go look for candlestick patterns on the bigger time frame and then go from there. So like, let's see, let's just look. I want to do one more example. Let's see like an example that hasn't happened yet. All right, so right off the bat, we're looking at Tesla. This is our daily time frame. So right now on Tesla, guys, I don't see anything on Tesla to make me want to base a trade just yet, right? So I come to the lower time frames if I want to. I don't see anything on Tesla that's making me want to take the trade, right? I don't see anything on Tesla. So Tesla probably not the trade for me to take anything. I'm kind of looking at a retest probably. If we can have some type of retest, maybe something like that. So we go draw our trend lines. Not really. I'm trying to see. We kind of broke this level. Tesla could be forming like a break and retest kind of trade. So honestly, for Tesla, I would be looking for Tesla to come retest, and then I'll be looking for some type of bullish confirmation, maybe like a bullish engulfing at the retest, maybe a double bottom on the lower time frame, maybe something, you know what I'm saying, like something like that, maybe a hamburger candlestick pattern. But right now there's really nothing for me to take on Tesla, if that makes sense. Now, if we say a potential bull flag, right, it could potentially be a bull flag. We have the impulsive move up. So let's go ahead and try to draw it. We got the impulsive move up. So then what we will want to do is we will come to the lower time frame to see, is there anything on that lower time frame that's telling us bull flag? So let's come to the 1 hour. Let's see the 1 hour, it's kind of just looking like more of a sell-off on the lower time frames. Let's come to the 15-minute. The 15-minute is just like, it hasn't gave us any like reversal sign yet. It haven't gave us like, let's be real, guys. Do y'all see anything that's telling us a bounce just yet? Like, do anybody see any type of pattern, candlestick pattern that's telling us a bounce? So overall, it wouldn't make sense. Would this be a falling wedge? Not really. Because I wouldn't try to trade that. When we're looking for falling wedges, we want price. So, and we're gonna get into chart patterns, but like when I'm looking for a falling wedge, right? Mainly most of the time when I'm looking for a falling wedge, I want price like really reacting off of off of those trend lines. Versus here, it's kind of like just chopping in the trend line. It's not really reacting. It's just kind of just selling off in the trend line. Now, I will be honest, Tesla this could work and break out, but I'm trying to get you guys into a habit of trading like the proper things, right? We want to see a falling wedge reacting and then breakout, not kind of chopping into the breakout. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get you guys to trade quality setups, right? Get you guys to trade in those high profitable setups, right? That's what I'm trying to get you in the habit of. What do you do during trading hours? Like right now, we're going from the top down, but during trading hours, do you still use top down, or does that move too slow? You talking about you talking about like a top down analysis? Is that what you're asking? Like, do I do a top down? So yeah, I still do a top down analysis. Normally what happens is I already have my watch list for the week. So I already see what I see in the daily time frame, and I'm just waiting for those lower time frames to agree with that daily time frame and then take the trade. But if I didn't have the stock already charted, yes, I do the same thing, a top-down analysis, right? I'm looking to see if I like anything on the higher time frames. If I like something on the higher time frames, then I'm going to go ahead and wait for those lower time frames to give me an entry for that higher time frame play, if that makes sense. So like right here, I would consider this a falling wedge. Hold on, let me draw it first. I say it until I draw it. Hold on, y'all. Don't quote me on this yet, just yet. I'll draw it first to see if it makes sense. Yep, so I will call this a falling wedge. Do you see how price is actually reacting to those trend lines? Not the prettiest one, but overall, do y'all see the difference from how it's reacting to this instead of just how this one is just selling off? Do y'all kind of see the difference? Or let me know, yes or no, Let me know in the chat. Do y'all see the difference a little bit? Like this one is kind of just chopping its way down versus this one is actually reacting. So look, when it broke out, it sent, right? All the way up to that previous high. We used that high as a magnet. There we go. We made from the breakout of 703, and we got a nice run up to 737. A nice little decent little run up, right? Or also right here. Come on, we can draw chart patterns all day. Y'all know I do this for a living, right? So we go here. Oh, I'm so tired of trading view. I'm finna get off. We had an inverse head and shoulders on Tesla. Had the breakout. We could do this all day. Bro, how are you getting that drawing trend line? Clicking some. I'm clicking this right here. I don't know if I can see my little shortcut. Yes, don't we want all the pattern. We want everything to react off our trend lines. But we get more into drawing. Right now, I'm just having chart time with y'all right now. Same thing here. We had a falling wedge here, right? We had a falling wedge here. You guys to get better at chart patterns, it just take practice. But y'all see when you draw it the right way, y'all see the breakouts are a lot more aggressive. Y'all see that? Like as soon as it break out, it sends. Do y'all see the difference? Like that's the type of trade patterns that you want to do. Like you see that? You see how it's immediately as it breaks out, it sends. Those are the chart patterns that you want, guys. Like look at this. We can zoom in. We got a bull flag right here, right? Nice little bull flag right here. Look, boom, right? We want clean things, right? We want clean chart patterns. Look at that. Look at these breakouts, right? We had an impulsive move up, correction, impulse. All right, look at those breakouts. We want clean chart patterns. None of that ugly stuff. That's why it don't work when you draw that ugly stuff. Like I be having people draw this, and I be telling people like, what? Like that's not how that works. Like I legit have people draw this all the time. Like what? Come on, y'all. That's too long. The hell is that? Like literally, what is this? I literally don't know why. I'm not even. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about when we get to talking to chart patterns, guys. Y'all know I hate ugly chart patterns. I hate like that. What like this really just made me mad because I see this too many times, right? Let's see, but we can go over chart. We going over chart pattern. I'm just trying to get y'all to see like when you start adding everything that we learning in class together, you have a lot cleaner trades. But we can go in through here all day long if y'all want to, right? And normally what happens when I see like stuff like this, right? Normally like this, so we can draw it, but also we can go on a bigger time frame and try to get like there we go. That's actually very clean falling wedge. I see that. Clean. We like clean stuff, right? Clean. Everything has to be clean. Right? Here go a rising wedge. Everything has to be clean, right? Price action never gonna be perfect. We're gonna have breakouts and everything. Look at the overall structure. Look at this right here. What is this right here, y'all? Right now, I'm just giving y'all chart time. That's all I'm doing right now. What is this? There we go. There we go. Keep it simple. This is a double bottom, right? Double bottom, right? We can just go on all day. Don't matter to me. This not bad right here, falling wedge. But how I would have did this one, I would have came to the bigger time frame and got a better wedge. When you start seeing there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's too easy. Look at that breakout. I'm mad. I didn't even see this one. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. And then teaching y'all a little game real quick. Like I said, we got a whole class on this. Don't worry about it. But teach y'all a little game. Normally, that top of the pattern is money. As you can see, Tesla broke out here at 933. And the top was this is $100 move right here. right? And we can just go on all day long. Like, practice make perfect. I used to didn't know chart patterns at all. Here go another one right here. Look, hold on. Here go another one. Ascending triangle, right? Ascending triangle broke down, right? There we go. What more do y'all want? What more do y'all want? Oh, we got another one right here. What's this right here? I want to see if anybody get this one. What's this right here? Symmetrical, or you could say a pennant, whatever you want, right? Come in, draw it, bull pennant, took the breakout, gapped up, right? I mean, like, that's literally all trading is, right? You just trade your plan. You got a plan, you take it, right? I mean, we could go on all day long trying to make chart patterns. You literally just make a plan. Here go another one. Look at this. Boom. Inverse head and shoulders. Look at that. Like, I mean, like, come on, y'all. We could go on all day long. What's this? Look, bear flag. Practice make perfect. Nope, the shoulders that I'm so glad that somebody said that. The shoulders do not have to come to the same level, right? They do not have to come to the same level. Understand that. That's where a lot of people get wrong. They be thinking that the shoulders gonna come exactly to the same level. Nah, that ain't how it works. That's why I be telling people, oh my bro, trading view, bro. That's why I be telling people, y'all stop waiting for the damn shoulder. Like, people literally be thinking that shoulder's gonna come to the same one, right? They're not ever gonna come to the same one. What about a good pattern on the current time frame? A good pattern on the current time frame? I don't know what that means. Uh, yeah, I don't know what they said about that one. Wait, is a bull flag independent? Could it be the same thing? Yeah, in a way. Like, understand, guys, with any pattern that you trade, I put it this way: it's all of them can still go either way, even though a bull flag isn't like you know, a bilateral pattern. They all can pretty much, honestly, they all can go a different way. But you can treat it as the same way. It all just depends. Like, when I say bullpenning, guys, I'm gonna just say symmetrical. Only reason why I say that is because you will still see it go the same way. So here goes a symmetrical triangle, right? There we go. Boom, 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 broke down, right? So I want y'all to get into a habit, but also I want y'all to stop drawing patterns in chop, right? Stop drawing them in chop. Every pattern's supposed to have some type of moves with it. You can't just draw a symmetrical triangle and chop, guys. I see a lot of you do that, right? You want to have some type of aggressive move to make that pattern. Here go a double top right here. Look, aggressive move up, aggressive move down, aggressive move up, aggressive move down, right? We're going to get into chart patterns. I can do these all day long. Biliteral, however y'all want to say it. I don't know, bilingual, biliteral, y'all know what I mean. But other than that, guys, any questions as far as the homework? I just, like, we're going to get into everything. Trust me, I will not leave y'all out. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for today. It all comes with practicing. Just need more working on. Yep. So, like somebody said, we got I can see patterns, just need more help working on entries, and I got the entries for you. Trust me, I got the entries for you. So homework is looking for candlestick patterns on a bigger time frame, and then send me a chart on your entry, if that makes sense. So, like, basically, I'm gonna send y'all a example of what I mean. But basically, what I'm saying is, go on a daily time frame. I want you to put down the daily time frame, right? I want you to put down what you see on the daily time frame, and then I want you to see what time frame gave you confirmation to take that trade, if that makes sense. So if I see a bearish engulfing on a daily time frame, then what time frame would I take entry on? Like, what do I see on the lower time frame to take an entry? It does not matter what time frame that you say. If I see a double top, so if I see a bearish engulfing on a daily time frame, then I would say, okay, well, I took entries. Like, you don't have to physically take it. I'm just saying I would take entries at this double top on the 15-minute. Like, that's what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna see y'all the example. Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all an example so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow because I really think that you guys need help with entries and exits. So tomorrow will be a good day. I want to see all of you guys in class. I literally want to see the entire mentorship in class. So please set aside some time tomorrow. If you can't, it will be uploaded the same night. This video and the other video will be uploaded the same night. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow definitely look like it's going to be another choppy day. So just be safe tomorrow. If I were you, I probably wouldn't trade at all. It's not even worth it unless you're a for sure scalper. But other than that, yeah, and I'm gonna practice trading view tonight. And also I'm gonna make sure that the YouTube is private. I got y'all. So other than that, have a good night and see you tomorrow. Yep, I'm uploading this tonight before I leave. All right.